Welcome back to another Friday where I've officially done, well, I went and got some more poles for fencing today. Got more saw gas, things of the sort, but I overdid it slightly in the heat yesterday, and my level of dehydration had me up at like 4 o'clock this morning throwing up. It was a good time. Said nobody ever. But I just thought I would check back in on a Friday when it is not currently raining. Got to move some fence around so I can take down a tree out there. So that I can then finish fencing in the new goat enclosure. Probably going to wait till the morning to do that. Just like that. We opted to not run the fourth pole or the fourth row of fence. We'll get to it. I only have to move one pole in the back. Probably against better judgment, I left that tree there. We'll see if it becomes a issue. All I got to do is open the end of this and just drop the end of it if it becomes a thing. But we got a new goat yard. So far they're enjoying it. Mama's walking around. It's going to end up being goats and pigs in here, and at some point, if I have to, I can divide it in half from here to over there and do one on one side and one on the other. I have to wait until tomorrow because I don't have any screws and it's too late in the day. And I need a shower. I'm not going to Walmart currently to get some screws so I can move that new goat house and actually screw it together, build it back here. But yeah, this is pretty big. It's only 150 feet worth of fence, so I got another 30% of this to add to it to keep going back here. But for today, this is well enough. Yeah, they are just snacking away, doing goat things. What say you, Mama? Alright, so you can see I cut all that shit down. Did a little bit more from the other day that I can now stand in my kitchen, look out the window, and see the goats, which is nice. I need to go back through here with the weed eater on the other side. It's like a swamp there, but I need to go back through there with the weed eater. I'm thinking I'm going to wait till it's too cold for the snakes, because that stuff's like almost chest high, and I'm not trying to get involved in that. But now I can at least see my goats from my kitchen. Well, we're having a rainy week this week. Not sure if Hurricane Fred is still a hurricane or not. I don't really follow the news too much. I just try to pay attention to the weather, and I see there's like a 70% chance of rain every day this week, which doesn't bode well for getting a lot done outside. I was kind of stressed out about getting the little goat house built. I mean, you can see they've done wonders inside of here. Getting that other little house, whether it's going to be for the goats or the pigs, I was worried about getting it built. However, I've had to repurpose a few things. This barrel right here is where I'm going to be feeding these guys this week, because it'll keep their food out of the rain, their food dishes in there. In addition to munching, like they've done some work turning leaves into poop. But it's kind of hard to use electric tools when it's raining. We're having a lull. However, they're sleeping inside of that tree. I'm going to try to sneak out here at some point and get them inside of that tree. But that tree is pretty big. I mean, that's like I don't know, 4 feet wide or something. they figured out how to get down inside of there. So I brought some hay down here last night and threw it down inside of the tree. And they're using that for their shelter. And that works out. So as soon as it's not raining, probably right about where that barrel's at, I'm probably going to end up moving the barrel because that's the flattest spot in this little thing here. And that also gives, like I'd said in a previous clip, I can divide this in half right there. That puts a house on this side and a tree on that side if they need to be separated, so that there's two different shelters in this little area. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better place to put the goats, to be honest with you. They found their way into it. I was like, all right. I came out here because it started to rain last night. I come out here to go put them back in the little house that's in the old enclosure, and they were in the tree. Mama's a little damp. He's dry. But this over here, I got to rework the fence a little bit, and it's going to end up being we're going to start having baby goats, like, sooner than later. Start breeding mama. What's up, Ma? But I got to rework that, and that's literally going to be, for like the last week of gestation, because they can go into labor at any given time. You do the math, and I'm going to stick them over there in their own little deal so that they're secluded. We'll see. We'll see if I got to build two of those, 2 birthing suites, because I'm going to be doing pigs and goats. What's up, Mama? He's getting so big. If you didn't already need to pee, you probably already, now you do, right? It's working. Now, I'd like to personally thank all of the residents in Lee County who drive up and down the road past my house. I do this about every 2 weeks because, I need something else to do with my time, like pick up your fucking trash. I tell you, it doesn't take that much to stop at the gas station and throw your fucking trash away when you get gas. No, fuck it. Oh, look, there's more. Ooh, a water bottle found in the wild. That's exciting. Yeah, thanks for this. It's just, one more thing that I get to do out here, in addition to picking up all the garbage from the asshole that used to live here. Now I get to pick up the garbage from the assholes that drive by. Ooh-wee. So it is currently the calm before the storm. Kitty's out there doing whatever she's doing. It's now a tropical depression, but Fred is literally headed straight to us. It'll be a couple hours before it gets here, but I'd imagine that by this afternoon, that creek is going to be a-flowing. Alright, so it's been raining since last night. As you can see, the creek is back flowing. There's supposed to be some outer bands of Fred. You look at the radar though, and the wind is blowing from the west, and it looks like it's going to blow it right past us. Like, I had genuine concern that this creek was going to breach its banks, and I might have to go out there and move the goats. But it looks, at least for the moment, like we might be in the clear. We'll see. Keep you updated. Hey, Mama. Hello. I come to feed you. Definitely need to empty that bowl out. It got rained in. Hello. Apparently she don't want to get up this morning. Rookie mistake number one. I thought I could leave a container. I bring the food out here in this coffee container. I thought I could leave that out here and nothing would get into it. I was sadly mistaken. Coming out, Mama? I gotta go get you some more food. You don't want to eat that, it's wet. You alright, girl? Let me get your container and go get you some more food. I'm a dummy. I thought I could leave it out here. What? It's not raining, I promise. Just sounds like it is. Seems like every time I go to shoot a clip, I'm out of breath. Can hear them crying down there. Sorry, I just had to push my lawnmower up this hill. I separated them, and they're not happy. Anyway, here's the before. I'll probably be even more out of breath in the next clip. That's a lot of work, because it's all uphill. My dirt goes all the way up and around the corner from where you can see there. I'm gonna have to run back through there with the weed eater, but it's starting to rain. Trying to be productive, man. We've had a rainy week. You can hear them down there. My objective, though, I'm gonna clear this hillside out, cut all the little trees down, run a weed eater in there. I want to be able to see my goats from the road, per se. I just want all this, just want to be able to see, you know, open the land up, because it's very claustrophobic and it's full of spiders, and the more trees I cut down, the less spider webs I'm going to have to walk in between. This thing here is working way better than I had anticipated. The water is literally up to here. If you leave these loose, because I had the worry, but you have to leave those loose in order for the air to vent anyway, the way this system works. But I worried about when it got full, what was going to happen, like if that pipe would fill up and break and overflow, or if it would do something. By leaving those caps unscrewed to vent, kind of happenstance again, when the water gets to that level, it just leaks out of there. So the water is, I'd say that's about 80% full. That's probably at least 130, maybe 125 gallons of water, because you got to take into consideration there's still, like, it's got as good pressure as my house. Do you have to pee yet? So he's over here in this one, because there's another boy coming in, and next week, and the other boy is going to stay over here with him until he's old enough. Mama's over here back in this enclosure. Takes 5 months, they're pregnant, so it takes 5 months to pop them out. So I figure if I leave the two boys over here till sometime around Christmas, and then put the other boy, by that point he'll be old enough to put over here with Mama, and that'll be late April, early May-ish, so that we're past the super cold freezing nights, for there to have another baby. And then yeah, so we'll see. I still need to figure out this guy's cute as hell. This is all new to me, but they're both fed, they're both watered, so it shouldn't be an issue. Well, I got it all moved. Here I am yet again, out of breath and a clip. I just got to take it in there. I think I'm gonna build it right there. I don't think that'll be too close to the fence. That's the only, I might actually set it where that taller weed is, because that's set back a little bit further from the fence, but then it's closer to that side. So I got to move some sticks and stuff around and figure it out. All right, so this is all the further I've made it today, because you can hear it's starting to rain. So I got to get my electric tools the hell out of here. I'm gonna catch you on the porch where we're gonna wrap this video up. All right, so I lied. It stopped raining. I haven't finished the video yet. I came back out and finished the goat house. There's the missus walking away, squawking at the missus. But you'll see I made a little latch. For those of you that have been around since the greenhouse in Charleston, you'll recognize that same style of latch. You just put a screw in the end of a piece of wood and it latches it shut. And I eyeballed it. If you see, I got a stump sticking out of the ground. That door swings open and stops there. So getting things in and out of this little house, that'll provide a stop there. And in the event that I ever actually end up with a camping spot out there, even if the goats are put up for the evening when you, or the pigs, whatever end up living in that, you come to the campsite, you'll still be able to see them. So that's kind of what I'm working toward with this. Like I want to do, I've spoken about it. People do things like this with, and they come to people's homesteads and camp. And anyway, I'd like my animals to be able to be on display. Now I'll go to the porch and wrap this video up. Bugs. All right, folks, that's the end of another video. Thank you for watching. Check back next week to see what's next. I do believe the next week, can't remember if it's next week or if it's the week after. There goes my neighbor on his side-by-side. I can't remember if it's next week or the week after that I get to go pick up that other little goat. I think it's next week, so check back for that. And other projects and things. Perhaps by then I'll have some more vegetables to show you or something. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you're new, which I doubt it. There's only about 240 of you who watch these videos anyway, which is cool. I'm grateful for the 240 hits. I just don't understand where the other 4,250 people who follow my channel anyway. Perhaps I just need to put dumpster fire or something. See ya.